Sean, talking about life and everything in between. The token ones see it differently. Yeah, token one for the team. This is Shannon and Sean, keeping things light. The token ones in the group. That's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride right now. Right now. And enjoy the ride right now.
You're quite happy in your camp chair.
You a camper?
We went camping 2022 to Aviemore, but not wild camping, no.
Not wild camping.
No.
Where did you camp?
Where did I camp?
But like, so you weren't in the wild?
No. There was facilities.
There's a lesbian in the wild.
A lesbian in the wild. No, there was facilities, but yeah, I'm not made for the outdoors.
No?
No, I've got hay fever. It just doesn't compute with me. You've been wild camping and things, haven't you?
I fucking
many
love wild
times.
camping, yeah.
Do you? Why?
Don't know. It's a boy. I think it's a guy thing. Just sitting around.
Money.
I think so. Just
What?
fucking setting fires, drinking beer.
Yeah. No, I like a 5-star, 4-star hotel.
Dear. The only time I felt the same way was tea in the park.
Oh, that major regrets.
I had fucking all the regrets.
Regrets. No regrets.
No regrets. Not even one later. Yeah, fuck it. Well, the first day was okay. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of it was just fucking hell on earth.
Who was your lineup?
Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
Elbow. Tinchy Strider. Mm-hmm. It was just that fog of like weed.
Yeah, no. I love live music, but I've never done a festival. But I did go to Tea in the Park for the day. Just got the bus there, bus back. Lovely.
Yeah. If I was to do it again, I would yacht it.
Oh.
I would get a yacht. Is it a yacht?
Yeah, a yurt.
A yurt.
Yeah, like Bridget Jones. Yeah.
I would fucking
That's a
yurt
good
it.
film. Oh, sorry. Apologies for that.
Watch
Yeah.
Chloe's
So
Table.
welcome to
Casa del across the hall.
Lesbians.
I did say when I came in here, it doesn't feel very lesbianish.
I know, no.
You got live, laugh, love up yet or no?
No. No live, laugh, loves.
No?
Nope. But we are on camp chairs. Yeah, I thought this was very authentic to our podcast.
It feels like
on a budget.
This feels like Friends episode when Joey fucking gets robbed, he gets locked in the TV stand.
Yep. So yeah, we're on camp chairs, waiting for our sofa to come.
You've got a leather
Rite of
sofa.
passage.
Yeah.
We do, but it just wasn't going to
Doesn't
work.
go with the aesthetics.
No, and we only got that the other day, to be fair. We were on camp chairs for a night, which was quite nice.
But
We only had to do it one night. I thought we'd have to do it longer.
I fucking wouldn't mind. As a guy, see if
I don't mind either.
See,
I
if
don't
I was
mind overly.
single, right, this would be
Your aesthetic
aesthetic.
would be camp chairs.
Probably.
Do you think?
Probably.
I think it's because you'd be spending all your money on trumpets instead.
Do you know, right, I'm
I'm going to have to get rid of the bottle. I'm so sorry. It's
How?
because it's too heavy for the chair.
it's too heavy for the
It's weighing
chair.
me down. It's getting in my space.
I didn't realise you could save videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
This has
Save the bunch.
changed my fucking life. Changed my life. Check this guy out.
The music is on.
Do you recognise where that's from?
No idea.
It's from Pokemon. Yeah.
I have no idea.
So for those who aren't watching, this guy, there's 2 saxophones, 3 saxophones, and I think a clarinet. And they're just fucking living life.
They're jamming. I'm having a great time.
Anyway, it's blown my mind that you can
You can do that.
save videos.
Yeah.
This is why you deal with everything on the on like TikTok and Instagram
Social
and stuff
media,
like that. That's also blown my mind. But I've got so many. Look, in fact, it's another Pokemon one.
That's quite cool.
How cool is
She's
that?
playing like a mouth.
It's like a. So she-
type thing.
yeah.
Oh. It's not a recorder. It's definitely not a recorder.
It's crazy.
That is actually really, really skilled.
So she's watching
Doing it
this.
so quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's me so annoying.
Yeah, so episode 13 of Token One for the Team.
Yeah, back to episode 13.
Welcome to episode 13.
I know. It's
Unlucky for some.
It's not unlucky. I think this is going to be our number.
Yeah,
I think
13 is
anytime
the
13.
pivotal.
Yeah, I think anytime 13 crops up in the in the numbers of our podcast,
Yeah.
we'll do something. Oh wait, I'm asking that quick. I wonder what episode Halloween falls on.
But it won't be smelling salts. We've learned our lessons from that.
I was driving in to Casa del. What are you calling this place?
Home.
Casa del Home. That's home, isn't it?
Casa Del's taking all my money.
Casa del taking your money. And I got a fucking whiff of
Did you?
the
Weed.
smells.
Oh no.
Weed?
Well,
no.
our car park does smell like weed, but anyway.
Does it?
Yeah.
No, just the smell and salts. Got a whiff of weed. No, that's not what I was going with. I got a whiff of cocaine. What happened there? Yeah, no, I got a whiff of the smelling salts. I came out. I don't know if it was like, I don't know if it was association of like PTSD, seeing you.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is
Thanks
going to
so
happen
much for
again? Yeah, I did not feel.
Some trauma.
Yeah, and one of the guys at my work, he's also tried it, and he did not have a good time of it. Did the same thing as us. Looked at him. Fuck!
Yeah, it's so easily done.
Very easily.
Did you tell Amy about your experience?
Yeah, she just says that was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was my.
But which is fair enough.
That is so fair, Amy. That's so fair.
Yeah. Sheppy's not spoken to. I've not heard a wink.
James, he's passed out from the smell and salt. He's gone home and done it.
I think he's just like, what the fuck was I doing in that place? But I've not heard from Sheppy. But
Like, this isn't the podcast experience I was hoping for.
No.
I was hoping to talk about my comedy.
I know, exactly. I enjoyed the episode. It was good.
It was a good episode. It was good.
But yeah, so when's Halloween? Well, I wonder what episode that will fall onto. Because I want to do a spooky bitch episode.
A spooky bitch episode.
Yeah.
We call it spooky bitch.
Spooky bitch.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get a medium in.
Oh.
I'll interview a medium.
Have you ever gone to like a psychic or a medium?
Nah, I'm not allowed them. Nah, I'm not allowed to go. Because I get in my own head about it. I'm like, let's just fucking do it. Ooh.
What's going to happen?
Yeah. Because my mum does tarot cards and stuff. Mm-hmm. And where was she? I think she went to some medium. I don't know if I told you this before. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, yeah, I did tell you because like the middle son, oh, fuck, when you come back to him. And my mum was like talking about how like upset my stomach was or something like that. I was like, wow, how the fuck did she know I had a curry that night? I'm fucking, it's just hot spices, that's it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to go to these things.
Yeah.
My mum keeps wanting me to go to them, but I'm like,
I can't do it to myself.
I just want to sleep for a week.
Yeah.
That's what I
You'd
end
be
up
hiding
having.
under the covers.
Oh,
What if they told you that, you know, you were going to be a big success and you'd be like buzzing? Or would you be like, why has it not happened yet?
no, that wouldn't bother me. I don't know.
Yeah, not for you.
Nah, I just like
Give it
to.
a miss.
Do you know what it is? Somebody tell me something. This is going to happen. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, no, it won't.
no, it won't.
Yeah, just like Baby ReinDeer all over again.
Yeah. Did you watch that interview with Piers Morgan? I didn't. I only seen clips of it. And do you know what really upset me? And now I know why people got really pissed off with us in their first couple of episodes. That fucking tea sucking thing she does.
Is that a serious question, Pierce? Oh, sorry, that would have been really annoying for people listening.
I don't know if she had someone stuck in her teeth or something, but like, I don't know if it was a bit like.
No, I think it was just probably she was trying to lie.
Good.
We weren't trying to do that though. We were just being annoying.
Yeah. My favourite bit of it was she was like, well, I've got a photographic memory. And he was like, well, what was your grades? I can't remember that type of thing. It was so long ago. that's like a husband lying to his wife. You've been drinking? I don't know. Potentially.
No,
1 or 2. Was it 1 or 2 or was it 5 or 6? What's numbers?
Yeah, no, I just feel like it's a weird Black Mirror episode. The whole
Life's
thing.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is quite spooky of how, you know, he's created the show about his stalker and then the stalker has been stalked by people online and people have found her.
The missy becomes the misser.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre. And then obviously she's all the claims now she's making that she's never met him, etc.
Your cum tissues in here.
Oh,
What's
thanks.
that for?
From my lovely cold that I have. Yeah.
Does that have a gooey?
It's naughty. Yeah, so I would love to know what people's thoughts of her interview was.
I just.
But Pierce is 100% doing that for clout.
100.
As always.
But I just thought it was funny when he was like, they're just milking it for everything it's worth. I'm going, you're on an interview with Piers Morgan. You're telling me you're not getting paid for this?
Yeah.
I would love it. I would love it. What was that diss track between those rappers? And it was
Drake and Kendrick Lamar? The recent
no,
ones? Oh, no. Okay,
no, the good ones. The ones that was, fuck you, ho, I don't want you back.
Amen, and then I can't remember the girl's name. I don't want you back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope,
her and Richard Gadd started
I hope Netflix gets in touch with the lassie and then she does it her lens, her version of it.
That would be so good.
I would. Then I would start watching
write a book, and she's like, "I don't have time for that, Pierce. I'm busy." Baby ReinDeer.
Where's she from?
Fife.
Fivey.
Yeah.
Fivey, I thought.
Oh, I thought it was Fife.
He's from Fife.
Oh, I thought she was from the Central Belt. Oh.
Because she went to Aberdeen University.
She did go to Aberdeen University, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to fact check that.
Check it.
But I just really liked her see all the memes and stuff of like people that are like, when you meet up with your friends and you're trying to justify how the date actually went, and you're like, I don't date little boys with no jobs. When you have to split the bill with someone. I don't date little boys with no jobs, Pierce. I know that's callous, but it's not.
I watched that more than I was more intrigued to watch that than watch Baby ReinDeer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe that she's not seen the show.
100%.
100%. If you thought there was a show about you, you'd be like, I'm tuning right into that.
Fucking right. Who would play you in your Baby ReinDeer?
Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle. You're related to her, so.
Yeah, exactly. Probably Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson. I can fucking see that.
Yeah, I'd probably get her to do it. Yeah. Who'd play you?
Hamza Yusuf. I don't know if he acts.
I don't think he acts a clown after being ejected from the SNP. But
a guy called me Hamza Yusuf yesterday.
That's racist, but nice.
That is racist. So racist, but nice. So I was out for a Rev de Cuba yesterday with my brother, and we're sitting. It was fucking roasting. Yeah. I was so hot yesterday because there's no wind in that little square bit. It was nice though, and having a few drinks, etc. And I was starving, so I went to the bar and came back. And my brother, he says, "See that lassie's over there?" And I says, "They don't believe that you're my brother." And I was like, "Why is that?" So they came over later on. He says, "Is that your brother?" I says, "Aye. You don't look the same." And I was like, "That's right." I says, "What part of me doesn't look the same?" And straight out, and she's like, "You're just a different race." I was like, fair, okay. And there was 5 of them. And women love us spooky shit. I says, "Can I talk?" I says, "I can guess what month these are all born." No, you can't. I said, "Okay."
No, you can't.
I said, "Okay."
I think you'll find a can.
I think I said, and I was chatting to one of them. She had like a gold like iPhone watch thing, stuff like that. Had the big glasses. She looked very pretty, a nice dress on and stuff like that. Like somebody dressed and her hair all thingied. And I says, "You were born in August. You're a Leo." That's right. And then other friend, she was all kind of sitting like that, blah, blah, blah. I said, she guess me. As soon as you tell one word, guess me. I want it done too. And I was like, I said, "What's your name?" She told me her name.
Do the trick on me.
I said, "What's your last name?" She told me her last name. And I said, "You should give such and such an advice. What would it be?" And she said it so sharp, like skate, like, oh, I did it. And like her words just finished like, it was like hard T's, hard I's, hard E's. And I was like, "You're a winter baby." I said, "I would reckon you're born beginning of March." And she's like, "Yeah." So how do you know that? I said, "It's just the way you talk. It's just the way you act."
The way you talk.
Yeah. And so I did all of them. And I says, "I'll tell you what." I think it was one of the last ones. "I'll tell you what." I says, "We'll talk." I says, "My brother, he'll guess which month you're done." Okay, wait. And my brother was like, you're September." She's like, "I am September."
I am. What does this mean?
And then my brother, the one that was born in March, my brother was like, "Are you a nurse?" She was like, how do you know that?" I just tell. She says, "Actually, I'm a pharmacist." And Ben was like, "You be on ward such and such." And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Maybe that's why you don't go to psychics, because you and Ben are one.
Maybe we've got the gift.
Maybe you've got the gift.
Sight.
We'll have to ask Carol.
Oh, maybe ask my mum. But yeah, it was so one of the guys came over, and somehow he knew my brother but didn't really know him, and we were yapping away and stuff like that. And I said, "It's fucking cooking today." He says, "It's fucking cooking." And I joked and I says, "I've been sitting here for 30 minutes and I'm already brown." And he was like, "What? You see, we've been only here 30 minutes." I says, "Aye." He's like, "Fuck, that's some fucking done you got." But he had a moustache. I got my moustache right now.
Yeah, Sean's sporting a new look.
Yeah, because Amy's away. Amy's away, so
Amy, please come back.
Come back. And I was like, fuck. So I texted him. I sent a photo of my brother. I was like, well, I'll keep it. And he was like, fucking keep it.
Yeah,
just
it's giving French vibes.
French?
Yeah, I'm getting. Obviously, you don't like French, but like, you know, you're giving French vibes with like the curly kind of hair and the moustache.
Oh, Madame and Monsieur.
Yeah, Parole.
It's my deepest pride and greatest pleasure.
But yeah, so that
you present your dinner.
Your dinner. So you're sporting a new look. You're called Hamza.
Hamza Yusuf. And then every guy, no woman liked it. No woman. I got so many messages on Instagram going, "This is fucking disgusting." I got so many messages from guys going, "Fucking sexy beast." So many guys fucking love a moustache.
Yeah, that's because they're not allowed one.
Yep.
Because their wives are not.
Yeah, and my brother was like, said to a few lasses, "Jake, you should get the mullet." And I'm like, well, if you're going with moustache, you should get a mullet.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to grow a mullet out. No?
It would be hilarious to see. I would love to see what that finished product would look like.
Ooh, and dye it blonde.
Yeah, you're giving Tiger King.
I call for help
We've already
twice.
seen Frank Love, so you'd just be kind of following that footstep, but with a mustache.
Not a fuck you, what you want or nothing. Maybe. Yeah. Nah, I don't know. Amy's back tonight, so.
Yeah, I feel like Amy will put a stop to any of your plans.
And I've got corporate photos to take as well.
Yeah.
My boss was through my boss's boss, and he was like, "Hey Sean, how you doing?" He's like, "You look more scruffy than usual." I was like,
"Oh,
okay."
That's fair. I'll take that on the chin.
I'll take it. Well, I could because I have such a big beard. I actually went to stroke my beard there, and it wasn't there. I was like,
got rid of it. It's gone.
Yeah. When I shaved it all off, there was so much hair in the sink that I was like, "This is like more than most people's heads."
Yeah.
It was a lot of hair.
Bald guys out there that's super jealous of you.
I know. It's very puby. It's face pubes.
Did you clean it up or did you leave it for Amy to clean?
What do you think?
Cleaned it up.
That's a woman's job.
One of my questions for you later on, but I'll just ask it now because it feels appropriate, is do you actually believe in gender roles?
Good question.
That's a good question, I thought.
Do I believe in gender roles? Yes and no.
Okay.
There's jobs that I am naturally good at. And they might not be gender specific. Like I hang up the washing, Amy's fucking shite at it. And it pisses me off. So, I get so angry with it. Just let me do it. But naturally that would have been
a woman's job.
A woman's job.
Yeah.
Inverted commas.
Yes. Back in the day. But outside there's like outside jobs that I love doing. That I mean, seeing I'm fucking around with a hose or doing power washer, Emma comes out, "Can I have a shot?" Like, yeah, you can. And because I was power washing the slabs. And she's like, ooh.
And she came in, she's like, "Can I have a shot of doing that?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she did a little bit. "You may have it back." She just wanted to go.
She's like, "I'm done now."
I'm done. She didn't want to do the whole thing. No, she just wanted to do a little bit of it.
Just to see.
Gender specific rules. Yeah. No. And maybe. Like there's just everybody's got jobs to do.
Yeah, 100%. Agree.
Whether it's gender specific, probably not.
But do you believe kind of that women should stay home with the children and a man should go work, or do you think it's kind of based on who earns the most to obviously provide for the family? Genuinely,
I think women need a bit of time to recover after having a bird. But if it came down to like childcare, I guess it's whoever earns the most.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Like,
so Chloe, that's you.
Yeah, just an FYI. Yeah, just whoever earns the most. Because like I've got work friends and stuff who've not had kids. Some of them are coming back, and some of their bills for childcare, it's like £85 a day.
Eye-watering, yeah.
I was like, that's insane amount of money. Now, should people hold back careers and not have kids? I think there's got to be some form of sacrifice. It's just scenario by scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's a good answer.
You know, if you want to stay home, I'd imagine if you've got a miniature version yourself, that's
You want
hilarious.
to see them. Yeah.
You'd want to see them.
Yeah.
But if you've also got both parents have got to work to provide, fucking, you got to do you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fucking hard. Hard as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You? Do you have gender specific roles?
Being
in a gay couple,
I
like,
think it's quite interesting when the shoe's on the other foot and you are both women, but I think there's certain jobs that Chloe's better at, and it's all the jobs. Like I feel like I'm quite useless. Like all the furniture.
Are you
in
a
this
pampered
flat,
puppy?
Yeah, all the furniture in this flat, Chloe built.
Yeah.
And obviously we just moved in.
But that's Amy.
She's
Amy built
better at them.
Amy built all the fucking furniture in my house.
Ah, see, that's quite interesting.
Yeah. In fact, there's one thing I did build in our old house was like
Did it fall down?
No,
Oh.
I put the facings upside down.
Oh.
And Amy sat there. It was not long before we moved out. She's like, that fucking thing's upside down.
Did you just realise
Yeah.
before you moved
I was
out?
like, ooh. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So when it comes to when you were talking about hanging up the washing, I am Amy. I am terrible. I'm happy to do the washing. 99% of the time I will do the washing.
Yeah.
I'm just so terribly bad at it. I just lose interest. I'm like, that'll go there, done. Chloe will come around and meticulously hang it up nicely so it dries in a correct order.
Yeah. Clothes horses.
Yeah.
Like underwear.
It's like Tetris.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Everything's
Yeah.
got small things with the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah. So, yeah, there's naturally some jobs that I think people... Obviously, we are the same gender, but there are some jobs...
Are we?
No, me and Chloe.
Oh.
I was signalling to Chloe. There are some jobs...
The lesbian signal.
There are some jobs that we both just gravitate towards doing and have just kind of naturally fallen into a routine of doing them.
That's a good question.
So, it is a good one. Yeah. So what have you been up to since I last saw you?
Yeah, I didn't get drunk last night, but enough.
No, yeah.
Took Amy to the airport. Fucking £5.50 for that bloody airport
Just
thing.
to
man.
park.
Just to park.
How
No,
long
it's not even
for?
parking.
It's just drop off.
Drop off.
Oh my god, is that Aberdeen? Guys, sort yourselves out.
Yeah.
Money making machines.
It is money making machines. Also, this is the first time we've done a back-to-back podcast.
It
We did
is, 'cause I'm
podcast
going
last
away.
weekend. You're going away. You go to New York.
I'm going to New York. That's my 30th birthday gift from Chloe.
Nice.
Pretty good gift.
Do you think you'll come back different? Do you ever come back from holidays? Did you ever come back different? Just like start saying like different words that you picked up.
Did
you go away on holiday as a kid?
No, I didn't really. We kind of just went to Butlins, impoverished, but Butlins is expensive now. But we went to Butlins, and then my uncle was in the Air Force, so we'd go visit him on his bases and things. And then it wasn't until I was in primary 7 we went to Tenerife. And boy, did I come back changed.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is the life for me. Travelling is the one.
Yeah.
And then the next time we went away, I don't know why my gran thought this would be a great destination for kids. I was in second year at high school. We went to Zante in Greece.
Zante?
Like, party destination. I'm like, Lizzie, why did you want to go there? And then...
Maybe she was getting her freak on.
Maybe.
When
She's, like,
your
partying every
wee
night.
bro went down at night, she was like, get lines out, my boy.
Yeah, woo! Disco sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Glow sticks, sorry.
Glow sticks. Oh.
And then after that, it was just kind of traveling, like school trips and things.
Yeah.
And then I went to America in 6th year and came back a different human as well. But I always had these visions of America in my head.
It was exactly that.
Big and wonderful. And it was, but the high school, it was exactly what you saw on TV.
Yeah.
Exactly what you saw on all the TVs. Because we went and did like the exchange. So they came to our high school, we went to theirs.
Oh, they came over here?
Yeah,
and
they
like,
came to Scotland. And they
this
were
is
like,
fucking shit.
what the fuck's this shithole?
Do you like work in a farm or something? Like, well, actually.
Yeah.
Shit. So when did they, what month did they come over?
June.
June, alright, so when it was like semi-decent.
Yeah, and then what our like academy had started doing was a prom, because people who'd gone on exchange were like, we should do a prom for like all the 6 years leaving. So they came over and were like, this isn't prom. Like, you're in a hotel in a different city.
Fucking hotel.
So yeah, they were like, ooh, this is not prom. Okay, but okay, this is your idea of prom. But yeah, they were, I suppose, just like your high school experience is so different to ours.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a fucking podcast in America talking about this exact experience. One time we were in Montrose, and what they all thought was prom was this horse and cart.
They were dressed in kilts. No, but it was good fun, and I
Girls wore skirts, men wore skirts. They had knives in their sacks.
It was good fun, and it was Virginia was who we exchanged with, so they did not sound like that was like redneck America.
West Virginia sounds like that.
Mountain Mama, yeah, it does. And then we went back over for 3 weeks after school had finished.
Oh, summer holidays.
So much fun.
Wait, you went with the school?
We went with the school for 10 days,
Yeah.
and then when high school had like finished, when we were done with the academy, a bunch of us went back over for 3 weeks.
Did you?
It was, I mean, it's amazing. Like, I've got a lifelong friend. I was a bridesmaid in her wedding.
Oh, yeah.
For her wedding. Yeah, it was amazing. Her family are so nice, so generous.
Okay.
That even had my gran over.
Jesus.
Yeah, so nice.
What was Liz like with them?
Well, I wasn't there when she was there. She went to New York to visit her brother.
Ah, okay.
And then she jumped on the train and went to DC for a few days.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I was like, I don't know if I trust her to be alone with these people that I've known for 10 years and have visited multiple times, and she's never met them.
Jeez.
But she was on her best behaviour, so it's
So
good.
do.
Yeah.
She was in a stubborn fags at their dining table now.
No, just
Get the ball,
this is what we do in Scotland. It's flicking a fag ashes.
Did your granny smoke?
My gran used to smoke.
Did she? What did she smoke?
Lambert and Butler.
Lambert and Butler, Highland
She
Bees.
smoked in the kitchen, and then
Smoke in the kitchen.
yeah.
I used to love
So
the
I had
fact.
asthma, so she was like, "Oh,
So I'll just smoke around your food instead.
But one day she was like, "I'm going to quit," and everyone was like, "Yeah, okay." She did. She quit cold turkey, never touched the stuff again.
What was
I
she
don't think she smoked for like 25 years at least.
10 a day? 20 a day?
I'd say about 20 a day. Yeah.
20 a day. Holy shit.
And she was a nurse, but I think what she was most annoyed about with when she quit smoking was the weight gain.
Oh, did she put on weight after it? Did it make you thin, like?
I think it curbs your like hunger and stuff.
Does it?
Yeah.
She get her on her nicotine pouches.
Yes. No, she hated the patches.
No, pouches.
Oh.
Just, you know, like...
You just rub them on your gums.
No, it's got a little, like... Almost like a little tea
Never heard
bag.
of this.
Like snooze.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I want... You ever tried chewing tobacco?
No.
I tried
That's
it once.
I've never even smoked a cigarette.
Have you not?
No.
I smoked a cigarette. I have definitely smoked a cigarette. Didn't like it.
Yeah, just no. Not for me.
Nah. I didn't. My brother, right? We were talking yesterday. He says, "Oh, it'd be good to have me on." And I was like, "Would it?" And he says, because there's so many stories about you that you don't remember that I remember. I said, "Oh, that'd be good." I said, "We'll do that sometime." And I never said to him last night, that little fucker, right? He used to smoke, and when my dad would come back from offshore, he would. He used to get cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And he was Marlboro Lights. I don't know if it was like a diet Marlboro or something. There was no sugar in it or something. But we used to smoke Marlboro Lights. And my brother had nicked one of the cigarettes.
Oh.
And he lit it. And he obviously couldn't get it going and put it back in the packet.
Did your dad know?
So my dad took out a cigarette and went, "What the fuck? Ben, Sean, Sandy, you come through here, please, blah, blah, blah." So we all came through fucking in a line and was like, "Right, I'm gonna ask us once. Who tried to smoke us?" Now, whether I'm in trouble or not, whether I did it or not,
You laugh.
I fucking can't help laughing. So I'm fucking shoulders are going. And he's like, "Sean, was this you?" I was like, "No, Dad, it wasn't me."
Yeah.
And he says, "Was it you?" I said, "No." And my brother is fucking like he's stone cold liar. Just nothing. Sandy exactly the same. He's like, "You're gonna smoke the rest of this stuff." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "It was to me." And I can't remember which one. I can't remember which one of us. But one of us.
And Ben was like, "Fuck, I could have had a free fag."
I know.
Sorry, cigarette.
He's like, "I'll smoke it. I'll take one for the team, boys." But I can't remember which one of us smoked it. And I just remember whoever it was ended up coughing so much. And he was like, "You want to do that again?"
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm the same. When I would get in trouble as a kid, my brother was very much a, "I promise it wasn't me. Like picture golden boy. Like, no, it wasn't me. I would just like smirk and be like, And they'd be like, wipe the smirk off your face. And I'd be like,
I can't help it. It's like hooks up here.
Like I can't. So I feel like my gran always talks about like I had no fear and I would just challenge back, whereas Matthew would be like, stop it.
We're gonna get Matthew the podcast, see if he's got any stories about you.
I feel like Ben will have a ton about you.
Oh, heaps. He was talking about them yesterday. I was like, I don't fucking remember that. He was like, it happened. I was like, nah.
Well, I wonder if you'll remember some of the photos I have to show you.
Photos
I do. I've got things to show you that I was going to do last episode, but Shep was on. So let me just boot up my laptop. I contacted someone, and I feel like you will know. Let me read the message, and you'll know right away who told me these.
Wait, hold on a second. I'll let me use my psychic abilities.
Yeah.
It was my mother.
Correct.
Fuck's sake.
So I contacted her to find out if she had any stories about you for the podcast. And
look, I made up your ex and he doesn't exist. I'm fucking contacting your exes now.
But boy, did she come through.
Oh, fuck.
But she came through. Well, let's just read it and find out. Okay. Hello, Shannon. First of all, congratulations on your engagement.
Oh, that was
I'll
nice.
be sending you some photos of Sean. Some don't need an explanation. Then there are some that do. When Sean would come home from school and he had a beanie on, I knew something had been done. The two most memorable were he had his eyebrows shaved off, and the other was when he had the top of his head shaved, so he looked like a monk. So before we go any further, do you want to explain how did you end up getting your eyebrows shaved?
I can't remember the eyebrows one.
Okay, but the monk.
The monk one was... I actually wrote a whole bit about this.
Did you?
Yeah. And so at school, my group of mates, we were very, again, you said it last week, I'm a bit of a lad, we were very laddish.
Yeah.
And if you dared someone, you could dare somebody and they would do it. But if you double dared it, like, you've got fucking zero choice, but you also have to do it.
Okay.
So a guy, Sam Parsons, double dared me to shave my head with a razor. Or he dared me to shave my head with a razor. I was like, no problem. He's like, I double dare. No, what was it? Double dare meant you just had, I can't remember what the whole process was. You definitely had to do it or something like that. He said, I double dare you to shave your head, but not the whole thing, in the shape of a monk. And I was like,
okay,
yeah, no problem. So that was like first break. So by lunchtime, I was in the toilet with a razor. And I just kept the fucking side bits in the back. But I didn't have a time to fucking shave the rest of it off. So I had to go to the last two periods or whatever it was.
Did the teacher saying it then?
They just knew I was a fucking moron.
Yeah. Like, oh, whatever.
Like, but I had rugby training straight after it as well. So I had to go do rugby training with this fucking haircut and then get home. So my mum was definitely home from work by then. She was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I got double dared about it.
And was she just like, okay?
Yeah, I think
she's so chill, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was so chill. I think we just wore my mum out. She's like,
yeah.
These fucking kids, man.
Mommy, I'm gonna poop my pants.
Okay. He loved and still loves dressing up, and I'm never surprised by what he wears. One time, he came home from being at the River Dee with his friends, and he said he had a sore bit on his chest, which he then showed me a square-shaped burn in the middle of his chest. This was done as a bet with a barbecue hot coal.
Wasn't on my chest.
Okay.
Well, no, I have one on my chest, but that's from something different. But the other one was actually, it was the back of my calf, which is gone now.
Okay.
It was a cookie stamp. So we heated it up and branded ourselves.
Oh.
So I had a burn, so we burned it there, but I got a second burn of something else, I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my friend, we heated up 2 lighters. Mm-hmm. And Alex Briggs was his name. I still keep in touch with him. And he
Shout out to Alex.
Yeah, because it had a cool pattern on it. He stuck it into the middle of my chest. And he held it there for ages.
Just like a cow getting branded.
Basically. And I remember I was like, that smells funny. And it just started.
Flesh.
It was flesh. It started going green. It looked like an almond piece on my chest. It's It's still there. It's still pretty bad.
And then when you can see it.
Okay.
When you got home, what did Carol say? How did she know that?
I think I showed her. I was like, does this look bad? Mummy, I've got a fucking burn on my chest.
Superman.
Oh, yeah, that was really... Because it got burnt again in a second incident.
Okay.
But yeah, the first incident, I was stinking. It was really, really bad.
Okay. He would play rugby, and every week he would have at least one concussion. He did do taekwondo. I know he doesn't remember. It's probably all the concussion. There are certificates to prove it. More to follow. So, the first picture we have, which you're going to have to put in the videos because I'll send you them,
Okay.
is of you in school. So, there you are right there. So, I think this is kind of like proof that for people who are listening, the whole class is white.
Yeah.
And this is you.
I can...
So that is 2001.
2001. I fucking never seen these photos, man.
So this has got to be one of the favourite ones that she sent me. It's you next to some sort of weird looking doll as a baby.
I never remember having blonde hair. I look stunned, man.
I thought this one was quite sweet.
Look at that cute little loon. I don't think I look different.
No, I was. There's so many of these. I've got some that I've got questions for, but these
really?
are just like standard Sean like baby photos, which were very, very sweet, and you do look the exact same. This one, now this is probably going to go under racist but nice, but I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
This is giving me Jungle Book.
100%.
And why? Look at your ribs.
Oh yeah, we used to suck our ribs in all the time. We used to suck our stomachs in.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know if that's racist but nice, but it is giving...
Malnourished mum, Jesus. No, we used to suck our stomachs in for some reason. No, that's actually my sister.
Oh, Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're doing the same thing.
Yep. What the fuck? I fucking don't remember seeing this photo either. It must be. Is that spaghetti?
Yeah. And I mean, it's all down your chest as well.
Oh, yeah,
Obviously having a great time there.
What the fucking mess of me? What the fuck is that?
Is this your dress up?
I don't know.
Because for those who are listening, there's like, he's drawn himself a monobrow. Mm-hmm. You're doing something weird with your teeth. And you've drawn like a goatee on your chin.
I think that must be a fucking fake teeth. That's not my real teeth.
That's not your real teeth, yeah, definitely not.
What the fuck?
This is my favourite one, and I think you've just got a glimpse of it. This is, if you ever think Sean was in a boy band, you absolutely were. It's given NSYNC, and I'd love to know when this was taken. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, fuck it. Look at that handsome fuck. I got my ears pierced there.
Now, did Amy know you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when you started dating or before, after?
This is before.
Yeah.
So that must be fourth year.
Okay.
Third or fourth year.
Because, I mean, you look like you belong in school in America, and this is like your boy band era.
Yeah.
It's not given like Scotland bankery.
We all got it done.
Okay.
Me and my mates all got I think it was like coming into summer, and the local barber, one of my mates' mums worked there. Right. And I was like, oh, I want my hair like done peroxide. She was like, what? I was like, this is going to take ages because your hair's so dark. I was like, fuck it. Yeah. It wasn't even expensive, like 20 quid or something. And I was like, that's a fucking bargain.
Like, NSYNC on a
But it was like, she put like some sort of condom thing on my head and pulled my hair through it.
Yeah.
And then did it.
Yeah. Because I
don't even know if my mum knew I was getting it done.
Well, I feel like it's a rite of passage for boys to have their hair blonde at some point. Because I remember
Frosted
being in primary
tips.
school and everyone just came in with just blonde, shaved head.
Yeah.
But you've obviously had a whole host of hairdos over the years. Because here's the next one.
Oh no.
What's happening here?
Mohawk. I was fucking desperate for a mohawk as a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it came from. And I wanted it spiked, and then I wanted it blonde. Yeah. Like blonde spikes. In fact, another spooky lady thing. My dad. What's the place called? at the beach. You know, like the...
Cadonas?
No, it was like an exhibition place.
Oh, the beach ballroom.
Beach ballroom. There was like a spooky bitch there. And there's a whole like crystal shit going. My mum used to go to these things all the time. And my dad was there. And there was a woman, like a medium, and there was a whole raft of things she went through with my dad. She's like, you've got a son who's desperate for a certain style, just let him have it.
Oh.
And that's how I got that.
Oh, so how you allowed it?
Yeah.
Do you remember how long you had it for?
Nail long enough.
So I think this is another one of boy band on tour.
Oh, fuck yeah.
With your seashell necklace kind of style.
Seashell necklace.
It's not even seashells, it's like beads, but yeah.
Fucking anal beads around my neck. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I had my chin hair starting to grow through. Cause I had a long beard, like a long goatee for a few years. When I was like S5.
Yeah, I mean, Carol. I've seen this one because you did send me it for the token one for the team. But
I'm not seeing that one. That's different to the one I sent you. Yeah, I'm grabbing my breasts there.
What's the explanation behind this?
So that's Miss Embrum. So
what?
that Miss Embrum.
Okay.
So you know, like I used to go to like years 1 through to 3 had activities week.
Okay.
So I was S2, and we went to the south of France in Embrum, and then there was a Miss Embrum competition.
That's your entry.
So all the girls would pick a boy, and then they would dress him up. So that's girls' clothing that were on the thing. I'm trying to remember the last name. There was Ruth, I think there was Amber. I fucking came second.
Oh,
I was actually proper pissed off that I came second. Like, the girls put in some amount of fucking effort into me, and had a hairband on, got my makeup done. I was really upset.
Yeah, so I'm missing your mum's comments on some of the photos because I've obviously zoomed them up. So she said this one I'm waiting to use podcast number 1.
Podcast number 1?
Mm-hmm. I have to go back up. Sorry, I'm missing all of her comments. I'm sorry, Carol.
Oh yeah, fucker. What am I singing there?
I don't know. Were you in a band?
No. Do you know what that is? I think that's at my brother's house.
Okay.
And I was singing
Karaoke.
Ace of Spades.
Okay.
I was obsessed with that song for years.
It's a good song.
I don't know why I've got my mic up like I'm fucking rapping though.
So Carol is calling this photo, I'm going to show you, your Littlewoods catalogue look.
Littlewoods catalogue. Oh, I've got his bonnet.
You modelling.
Were you vesting around?
Yeah.
I was like such a happy child.
I like in every photo, you look absolutely buzzing.
I think it just transcends. I'm never not wanting to have a good time.
Yeah, so this is you trying to figure out the clues on games night with little help. I'm just going to show you these photos because you'll be able to see without me having to get them big.
Yeah, me and Pedro, I'm shy at guessing clues.
So, okay, so then we've got some more stories from Carol.
Ooh.
Okay, so she sent me a bunch of photos of you on a horse.
A horse?
You're on a horse?
Oh, is it my horse from when I lived in Egypt?
Correct.
I think I was wearing my mum's boots.
This one.
Yeah.
So for the these are the next kind of couple of photos that she sent me. There's your boots that you're talking about.
I think it's my mum's boots.
Yep. I quite like the one with you in the little toy car. Okay, so
that's my tractor.
Sean stood in front of the TV watching an Elvis film when he was very young, and he was swaying his hips and asking, why does Elvis songs make your body move like this?
Fuck it. Even now, man, I love Elvis.
So there are so many statements that Sean comes out with, or Seanisms as I like to call them. He has an answer for everything. It might not be the right answer, but he doesn't care. He tries very hard to convince you he is right. He is one of the gentlest and loving young persons I know, and along with Ben and Sandy, who was my favourite child until Pedro came along, That's my button that Sean and Ben like to press. Sandy's my favourite child. I am very much a proud mum. I have always told my children you can do anything you want, do what makes you happy, and spend a long time doing it. I know you asked for stories, but sometimes pictures can shout louder. I hope you can use these. Sean is a wonderful son and he knows how much I love him. I was never more proud when I saw him at the Aberdeen Fringe. My heart was so full that day. I absolutely love listening to you both. You are great together and I wish you both much success.
What a gay.
What a gal. What a gal. Thank you so much. I've got to say my favourite is boy band Sean.
Boy band.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Amy Newman.
I know. And then the stories of you like putting a coal to your chest, like Superman and stuff. I was like, what the hell?
I'm an idiot.
So I've had these for weeks. I just had an opportunity to talk. So Carol's probably waiting like, why are you not using my stories? I took time.
It's just shite. That's funny. I've not seen some of those photos in years.
They're amazing. So yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't remember a lot. Maybe I've had quite a lot of concussions. You ever had a concussion?
1 or 2.
Yeah. I remember being at school and stuff and like having like watery eyes and like, is there water in my eyes? And the teacher's like, no.
Yeah.
Like, were you playing rugby yesterday? I was like, yeah. Did you get knocked out? Yeah, I got my bell wrong. Like,
yeah, that's fine.
You need to go to the fucking hospital. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I think it's probably why in American football they wear so much protection. But even then.
Yeah, fucking dangerous. But yeah, Banku's a fucking A school to go to.
I mean, it sounds so much more like, maybe I'm just missing out because I'm not a man and
maybe
lad culture, but all these stories I was like, you came home with what? Like your eyebrows shaved, you got your hair shaved like a monk.
Yeah.
How? I don't think that happened in Montrose Academy.
But Chevy talked about it last week. Mm-hmm. I'm a pusher of the what was he called it? Push the envelope. A pusher of the envelope.
Yeah.
I think my school just knew that. Like, I wasn't a bad kid. I was just
you were just like class clown.
Yeah. 100%. Just 100% class clown.
In it for the lols.
Yeah. Here for a good time.
Yeah.
Here for a long one.
Yeah. But was there ever anything that you did at school where you were like, got in trouble for and you went, oh, I really shouldn't have been doing that? Was there ever any moments like that, or did you just not remember?
There's nothing that I can remember. Mm-hmm. But even if I did anything bad, I always got out of it. Mm-hmm. I always talk, like I said, my mouth gets me into and out of
trouble. Yeah.
In fact, I remember one of the really bad ones was I was in art and they had said, Sean, where's your homework? And I was like, I did an idiot. And like, well, what have you done with it? Because I've seen you write it. And I was like, rolled it up, smoked it. And they're like, what? And I was like, and after I said it, I was like, well, you just have to double down here. I said I rolled it up and I smoked it. And then,
for the class and aesthetics, yeah.
So I had to go and see the head of the head of arts, Mr. Bruce, and he was like, kids feared him. He did music and he had a piano in his room and stuff, and nobody was allowed to touch his piano. And were
you like, Frere Jacques?
Yeah. Well, actually, I did touch the piano once. I went, ding. Catch you later, Mr. Bruce, and he was like, goodbye, Sean.
Oh.
I was like, ooh. But he let me off.
I touched your piano.
Yeah. But he, so I had to go and see him, and he was like, Sean, if this is nonsense, did you actually smoke this? And I was like, no. He's like, please. He says, did I give you a headache? Just do it. I was like, right. Come on. It's me. It's me.
It's me, hi.
It's me, papi. You know.
It's Johnny.
Yeah, he's like, come on, get out.
Yeah.
Like, yes. But he was also, I think he just sympathised because I was brown. He's like, there's no many ways. We got to stick together.
We're in this together.
Yeah. No, I was relatively, I was just a fucking idiot. Mm-hmm. Just an absolute idiot.
I can imagine if you were told no, like you wouldn't have pushed it further.
Nah. Yeah, they shot one across the bow. Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But how, I think we've discussed the podcast before. You and me met at school.
Mm-hmm.
How are you different?
At school?
Yeah.
So Amy's, how were we different? I don't know. Just like, we were just in different circles of friends. Mm-hmm. And we never really hung out that circle of friends until maybe like, she was in a lot of my classes.
Right.
Like 4th year and 5th year. She was in classes for like business development and art and stuff like that. I'd always like, she had big boobs and stuff. I was like, oh, yes.
Hello.
Is that weird to think of like, your missus at 16? Like, yep.
No, because you also were 16.
Yeah,
It'd be
well,
different if
I'm,
you were
I'm 32 now. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, but yeah, like we just rolled in different circles. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But Amy, like, I used to call her the Ice Queen. She just fucking just took no shit from anybody. Just had a fucking warring attitude like it. And she was very like emo-ish, which I liked. Like people are like, you fucking like emos. I don't know what is up with emos. I fucking like. I think it's like
the attitude of
I like a fucking hard attitude, like spit in your mouth kind of thing. I know. Fucking spit in your mouth. But so like My Chemical Romance and like CKY and all those like hard rock. Amy used to listen to all of them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you would look at Amy now and go, oh yeah, I could see it.
Not necessarily, but I think when you see you and Amy together, like you guys do look like genuinely like the perfect couple. Like,
what? The perfect couple.
You do. You look like the
submissive husband. Yes,
no,
dear.
like you look like the pitch perfect couple that like you just match well together.
Yeah.
So you then can't go back, and obviously I didn't know you guys then, but you can't go then back and then visualize Amy as some sort of ice queen because she's like the nicest person ever.
But she was always nice.
Yeah.
It's just that it was just that I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like this Sean you're seeing now is like toned down by like 100.
Yeah.
So, but I was forever just doing silly things.
Yeah.
And I think to like young girls, like I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Although she did tell me that she thought I was hot at school.
But she thought you were an idiot.
Yeah. Always. But yeah, no, I think Amy, like with her friends, like she was always like super loyal with her friends and very tight with them. And she's still friends with the majority of them now.
It's a good trait.
Some of her friends are lovely. No, the ones that she's friends with are lovely. That's what I meant. Like we went to Sorrento and stuff in LA to one of their weddings. We went to our wedding in Glasgow. She's just been at Bristol with them. Like they don't see each other all the time. But like when
really good
but when they see each other, like it's like the time's never passed.
Yeah.
But it's different. Like if I see friends I was with friends with school, I mean it's ace. Like it's like time's never passed. But I don't message them or sort to arrange to go and see them or anything like that. I think it's just different for guys.
I think so, yeah.
Like even like one of my best friends, like I've not spoken to him in about a week. Where women, like I think women just text each other or message each other all the time.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Maybe that's generalising.
No, I mean, not necessarily generalising. I think people get busy, but I think guys, it's like kind of like when guys have an argument. You have one conversation and then you brush. I know that's generalizing as well. But seems like you just brush it under the carpet and you just keep it moving.
Yeah.
If women have an argument, not that I've not had overly many in my life, but it's like it needs to be a big discussion.
Yeah.
You know, like you need to like really air it out and talk about it, guys. It's just like you'll complain about it, but then you meet up and you'll be like,
"You're a fucking dick."
Yeah, so
this is what you fucking did, you bastard.
Yeah.
Right, we're going for a beer. Right.
And I think women probably just communicate a little bit more.
In fact, that's one thing I've noticed being with Amy, that I'm a better communicator. Better, I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm better at communicating.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm like that. See, if you were to ask a guy what they're thinking of, they'll go like, nothing. Because they're genuinely thinking nothing at that time. Don't say anything. Give them 30 seconds and then they'll answer you.
Okay.
Like, I think we take way longer to reflect on things. Well, I think
because you're not being taught to do that.
I think it's just built into us. I think it's just built into us.
Interesting.
Like I think I kind of get into a routine now of like if Amy's just like is frustrated with something, I try and solve it like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's not what she's after.
No, she just wants comfort sometimes. Yeah.
Comfort.
That's your line, isn't it?
So that's my line. Do you want a solution? Do you want me to try and help with it, or do you want comfort? And sometimes that question is not.
She's like, none of them. I want some snacks.
I'm needing some fucking snacks. Alright, back in the problem, pal. Because I don't always pick up. I don't always fucking read the cues. I am terrible at picking up social cues sometimes. Really, really bad. But I don't know if that's a guy thing as well. I'm just like, huh?
Sorry, what have I missed?
What's happened? Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't say we've changed that. Amy's grown more beautiful.
No, He's trying to win some points.
fucking
You know she
simp.
doesn't listen to this, right?
Nah, I know. I just wanted to keep the moustache.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I put that up on fucking Instagram, she was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Did you?
Yeah. She was fucking so annoyed with it.
So yeah, how did we get from then Amy being young gothic, ice queen in inverted commas, to you being class clown, to then you dating?
We dated twice actually.
Yeah.
So me and Amy got together Lonach Games about Messenger. And she was dating me again at the time. She said, "Oh, I'm already seen some people." I was like, "No problem." I said, "Are you going to Lonach Games?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, I'll maybe see you there." Plant the seed. And then I think she'd broken up with a guy. She definitely broke up with a guy. I think his brother's name was Sean, actually. He was a twin. It was really weird. And met her at Lonach Games. And it was fucking freezing. I was sleeping in my mate's car. No, I was sleeping in the tent. And I fell asleep with my foot outside. And it was so wet and cold. I remember like, fuck, it hurts. And I met Amy. And we kind of got together there. And texting back and forth. And then one of our friends, Catherine, she was having a going away party because her family's moving to Dubai. Met Amy there again. And kind of got together. Messages back and forth. And then I just kind of broke off. I was like, no. I was joining the Marines. Yeah. So left. Didn't see her for ages. I'd came back. And I was working at Volvo.
Sheppy.
I was working with Volvo with Sheppy.
And did you always want to join the Marines to kind of?
Yeah, like I think that's where I was always headed, was the military. Cool. Like my dad was in the military, my granddad was in the military. Right. There was always this like a huge family tradition kind of thing of joining the military. Yeah. And then when I came back, I got injured my knee and stuff. So then
you were like, Amy?
Well, no. Okay. No. I was working in Volvo. I think I was 19. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I was 19 when I joined Volvo, and because I left halfway through 5th year. Okay. So how old have I been there? Like 16, 16, 17. Yeah, 16. Yeah. I'd been 16, left, came back, worked at Volvo, and I got a message from Amy. Wow. Saying, "Are you out tonight?" Because I think it was like Freshers Week or something. And I was like, I didn't see it till the next morning. I was like, no, this is my day off, so Wednesday. Because you only got one day off at Volvo, and it was during the week, and it was
especially when you're young. Want to go out.
It was fucking shit.
Not good. Yeah.
No. Yeah, so I think it was like a Wednesday or something, or whatever day it was. So I texted her back in the morning. And I was like, no, but I'm going to be out and such and such. I says, do you want to meet up? And she's like, oh, no. She was like, I was just messaging to see who was out. Yeah. And apparently she had messaged everybody on her phone, wasn't it?
Like, who's out?
Who's out? And I saw, I would quite like to meet up. And she's like, why? I was like, I just didn't like how things ended with us.
Smooth.
I was like, it was pretty bad with me, blah, 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 blah. She was like, yeah, it was. Bye. And I was like, I'd like to take you to dinner sometime. Go or lunch or whatever, or dinner. And I think she was like, nah, I'm no fucking going. Fuck that guy. And I think our friends are like, look, it's a free dinner. Take it. So she's like, well, I'm driving.
As Martha from Baby ReinDeer says, I don't date little boys with no jobs in
Well,
Amy was like, I'll take a
well, she wasn't. Like, her friends had to really convince her. And
good for Amy's friends. Imagine
I
never
know.
done that.
I know. Mental.
No Sean and Amy. No Amy and Sean.
But there'd been no Amy and Sean, and she never texts me.
True.
So I actually think one of her friends is pulling a guy, and she's like, this is fucking shite.
So her friends convinced her to go to this dinner with you.
So she's like, well, I'm driving. I was like, all right. She's like, I'll come and pick you up.
Oh.
Okay, I was like,
love that.
I was like,
Amy, well done, yeah.
I like that. She drove a Peugeot 206 diesel. It was quite fucking well kitted out. And picked me up. Was it black? No, it's silver. I love that advert. Do you remember the Peugeot 206 advert? Oh, fuck, I need to find out as I'm talking.
Yeah.
And she picked me up. We argued all the way into town. Argued all the way through dinner.
Where did you go for dinner? Do you remember? No.
I think it was Frankie and Benny's or something, or TGI's or something.
In its peak. I mean, TGI's is still quite popular, but yeah.
We ate TGI's all the time.
Yeah.
Like every weekend we would go to TGI's.
So then you argued there, you argued back.
Argued there, argued back. She dropped me off. I think I said to her in the car, I was like, oh, I'm coming to see you again. And she's like, is this guy fucking stupid or
Are
something?
you for real? Yeah.
Like, are you fucking brain damaged? She was like, okay. I was like, do you want to do like a movie night or something? And she's like, all right, yeah, we could text about it. I just fucking wore her down.
Were you like, I just don't want to leave it?
I don't know.
Like, there's just something about it.
I don't know. There was some, like Amy, I just think it's clicked and I thought, fucking hell, this girl's beautiful.
Yeah.
And she talks to me like shit. I like this.
It.
No, but she just gave me like.
It's one of the best origin stories, I think.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think it's like the fact that you guys argued all the way to dinner and all the way back, and you still were like, I want to do this again.
Yeah, I just
one more a redemption arc. I want one more chance.
I don't know. Yeah, I think there's maybe one more chance, or I felt terrible the way I treated her. Because
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, I just ghosted her. I was like, that's a fucking piece of
Well, you were
shit.
going to the Marines, but yeah.
Yeah, but even still, and yeah, there was just something about it. I just didn't stop thinking about her.
Yeah.
Did
Like,
not stop thinking
let's
about
make
it.
this happen.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even like trying to force the issue.
No.
I was just like,
I want to see you.
I want to see you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And but it was funny because her mum, Carol, knew me as a teenager, and I was a fucking degenerate on like Friday nights. So Friday nights, like when you're in S1, S2, you would go back to school. You go to the school because you used to have a coffee bar.
Oh, okay.
So you'd all just hang out around the coffee bar or whatever.
That's quite cool.
It was this.
Bougie.
Very bougie. But Carol was a youth worker.
Carol, Amy's mum, not your Carol.
Yes, yeah. Carol's Amy's mum. And she was one of the green ladies, we used to call them. So they used to go around, try and take all the drink off our kids or take all the weed off our kids or whatever. Make sure they're wearing condoms.
Yeah.
Because this is the only condom tip. Like, this is how you put a condom on a willy. I've never seen... Have you ever seen that fucking like fake willy? It's like the most straightest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, I've never seen... Ours was like bananas.
Oh no, this thing was like a fucking... And might I add, it wasn't very culture appropriate because it was a pink one.
Oh.
I've never seen a pink looking penis.
No, that's a pink eye.
Fucking hell. You ever had pink eye?
No.
No, me neither.
Thank God.
And so Carol knew me, so I was a wee, again, Sean being Sean, just a wee idiot.
Yeah.
So there used to be a wee, a slight gradient on a hill, and it was chucking with rain one day. And I took my top off and slid down on my belly. But I had loads of mud stuck in my jeans. I was just covered in it. And like wee cuts as well because there were stones everywhere. And we were doing that for ages. And I was like, I better go and wash my hands. So I'd gone in the coffee. I went in the coffee bar and Carol was like, what the fuck are you doing? She never swore obviously, but she's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, we just made a mudslide outside. She was like, you Carol's son? I was like, yep. All right. You could just see her just take a mental note, but like, keep this guy away from my daughter.
Yeah.
And then when I rocked up to the house, I think I rocked up to their house where with a orange Renault Twingo, orange. I liked orange at the time.
Yeah, I had an orange car.
Did you?
I had an orange Clio. Yeah.
Ooh, an orange Jack Wills polo shirt.
Wow. Okay.
I think was a XXL.
Nothing says Spice Boy like Jack Wills.
Yeah. oh, fuck.
You walking up to Amy's parents' house.
Thinking I looked the shit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I thought I looked fucking great. I knew someone. I think Amy's got terrible taste in men. Because I don't.
Clear this with
I
her.
never fucking dressed well.
Yeah.
In fact, one of our, I think it was Valentine's Day. Amy came down. She looked hot as fuck, cocktail dress on and everything. I turned up in fucking ripped jeans and a t-shirt.
And she was like,
I think it was like a super dry t-shirt. She's like, we're going for a nice dinner. So I told him wear her dad's fucking smart clothes. He's like, get upstairs and change.
So when you rocked up in your orange car on your orange polo, what was the reaction?
I think Carol was like, oh, hello.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah. I think I went round to watch Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix at our house because I'd bought the DVD. It was like a special DVD thing, and her sister just fucking cock blocked me the whole time. Fucking, she was 12 years old at the time. Dawn, just fucking.
What are you doing? Who are you? What's this?
What's this movie?
Yeah, but then Don actually, like, Don became one of my wee pals. So it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I tried to kiss Amy that night actually, and Don just stood on the other side of the door. I was like, I can't fucking do this. I can't try and get in a boot you. Your sister behind the door.
Hi guys.
Because what Amy would have been, she would have been 18.
Yeah.
18. But now I look at fucking 18, 19-year-olds. I'm like, you're just
So young.
just kids.
Yeah.
And me and Amy were just kids. Mm-hmm. Mental.
And you've been together ever since, really?
15 years.
Crazy.
This year, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doesn't feel that long.
Does it not?
Feel way longer. Nah. But we've been through a lot. And it's one of those ones, like, sometimes I'm like, 15 years, is that right? 15 years of my life? Mm-hmm. Like, that's almost half my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm 32.
God, yeah. Ooh.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, yeah. 19.
So 10 years of that would have been 29.
Around about.
13, 14 years. 14 years, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when, so obviously Chloe and I lived together before, across the hall.
Oh, yeah.
But we've just bought a place.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you and Amy first moved in together / bought your first place? What that process was like, who asked who to move in and...
Well, what happened was...
Okay.
We went on holiday. Amy was desperate to go on holiday. And I was like, all right, we'll figure something out. I was working on oil and gas at the time. I think I was. Mm-hmm. And found a holiday. Went to Tenerife. Near Los Americanos.
Very nice.
Nice place. Yeah. I think we was there a week. And we came back. And I stayed at Amy's parents that night. We came back. And I just never went home.
Wow.
For 2 years. For 2 years.
So there wasn't like a whole process. You just basically moved in.
Yeah, because I wanted to spend all my time with Amy.
Yeah, of course, naturally.
Because she was at uni, and I don't know if I was working in cars or something. Maybe I was. Because we bought our house the year after she finished uni.
Wow.
So she was like 23.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when we moved in together.
That's quite nice.
Mental.
That is mental.
Yeah, we 3-bedroom mid-terrace ex-council house. Not a fucking Scooby what we were doing.
No, you just remember buying
and it was just every weekend was a fucking party at my house. every weekend. We always had folk around. It was ace.
Yeah.
There was some good parties there, like. And then I started traveling way more with work.
Right, yeah.
And then I ended up just not living there that much. So more than half the year I wasn't there.
Wow.
That was like quite
hard.
That was hard. That was tough on both me and Amy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is what I do for a job. Like, this is what fucking pays the bills. Because it was around about 2015 we bought the house. Maybe 16. That's when the downturn was hitting.
Yeah.
So I could not say no to jobs.
You had to go.
Yeah, I had to go. And Amy had she'd started working. Yeah, she started working. She'd found a job. And that was new to her as well. Like, she'd always lived in the country. Yeah. She always lived in the same house as well. So moving, like, Bangry was like fucking New York compared to where she was.
Yeah.
She and a lot of her friends had moved away.
Right.
So it must have been it would have definitely been very, very hard for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, fuck, I need to pay bills here. But that's, I think I started transitioning out of being offshore to go back into the office when I just realised how hard it was getting on both of us. I put a strain on our relationship, no doubt about it.
I mean, that would be difficult though as well. Like, you find yourself, on one hand, it's exciting you're on the property ladder at a very young age.
I remember the fucking first time I paid the mortgage.
You like, what?
Double. Well, it was double. I forgot it was going to be double. I was like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
It's what an amazing accomplishment though, to be that young and be a property owner.
Yeah,
that's an amazing thing.
Yeah. 23, 24.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm 30 and just bought something. So different worlds, but to then have your other half work away quite a lot. You're kind of on your own in that house.
Yeah. Yeah, it never felt like my house. I said it before. She was like,
Yeah.
"Can we do this? Can we do that?" I was like, "I guess I'm not really gonna get the benefit of it."
Yeah.
And then Derek fixed a shower in our bathroom, and then flooded our kitchen. Fucking whole roof collapsed, and I had to go and replace the whole kitchen. Yeah, I remember coming downstairs. I was like,
What's
"Oh,
happened?
I don't remember being a bubble on our roof." And I was like, "Holy!" I was like, "Amy, get out of the fucking shower." She's like, "Wow!"
I love it.
She's like fucking soaping her eyes and everything like that. I was like, "Oh, boobs!" I was like, "Oh," she's like, "No, stop!" I was like, "Amy, you need to get out of the shower." She's like, "Why?" I was like, "There's water like
Coming down.
She's like, "I need to finish my shower." So to be fair, the roof was already collapsing.
Yeah,
then.
she's not gonna. She needs to get the shampoo over here and stuff.
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
Yeah.
But what a fucking mess! What a fucking mess!
That's hilarious.
I never let him forget it.
Yeah, you like every Christmas.
No, but most times I see him.
Oh.
But to be fair, Derek, he actually fit the next kitchen, so
Okay.
I was very, very lucky. Oh shit,
good.
we only got 5% battery on this
Oh,
thing.
scandal.
I should pause. I'll be right back. Back. That was close. Thanks for technical advice.
Yeah, it's okay.
Push the plug down.
Just push the plug down. I would do great in IT. I would just be like, "Have you tried turning the laptop on and off?"
That's all it is. Ever.
Just do that. Back to
Ever.
us, see if it works. Yeah, so your roof came down. I think as well, like that's the
But he fit the kitchen for nothing the next
so
time.
that he's fine. So
was
you
good
can't really
news.
rub that in his face, can you?
Nah. Can't.
If you get you a free kitchen,
Exactly.
it's pretty amazing. So what would you say? Obviously, you guys have been together for a really long time, as we've just discovered.
Yeah.
What's the best date you've ever been on?
Best date.
Obviously, not your first one.
Best date. That's terrible. I've never really done dates
Right.
kind of thing. My favourite date was probably the most unorganised date, which I should have been organised for.
Okay.
Was the day that we got engaged. So Amy was like, "So where are we going?" And I was like, "For what?" She's like, "Well, we're just got engaged. So you've done the whole thing. Like, are we going for dinner?"
Yeah.
I was like, "You're meant to do that." She's like, "For fuck's sake, it's Saturday night in
Florida.
Florida." I was like, "Let me see what I can do." And the heavens just opened. It was chucking down rain.
no.
Amy had looked so beautiful. She had a nice dress on, had done makeup, her hair, stuff like that. And we eventually got a table that nowhere had seats. We eventually got a table at Planet Hollywood
Okay.
right next to the kitchen door. And Amy was like, "Kim Fitness is perfect."
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you want?" She was like, "I want some hot wings."
Nice.
That was beautiful. And it was an ace date.
Well, it's good you made it up.
We just laughed about it, and it was,
Yeah.
I love that date.
And you're like, I'm too busy stressing about the ring and the proposal to
I was really stressing about that. But yeah, I probably should be there.
To be fair, I didn't have much planned for ours either, and then your brother brought Prosecco. We both drank, so we couldn't drive anywhere, so we had dinner
Whoops.
at our lodge.
What's your favourite? What was your best date?
So when Chloe and I first got together, we were talking about a musical, Dreamgirls.
Ooh.
And obviously I lived in Edinburgh, Chloe lived in Stonehaven, was a student and travelling down to see me quite a lot, and it was coming to Edinburgh. Mm-hmm. And I was at the gym and I went, well, I booked tickets for it. And I knew Chloe had said she had a surprise for that weekend, and I said to my friend, Chink, she's got my Dreamgirls tickets. My friend was like, don't be ridiculous, you're not even together. Because we had just started like going on dates at that point. And she's like, no one's going to do that for anyone. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so, I mean, my friends are realists. And I was like, yeah, it's a good point. And I was like, it's quite a lot of money. I was like, nah, I don't think so. And I went, oh, I'll book them as a surprise. So I was at the gym.
Is that like Magic Mike?
No, but imagine it was. That'd be quite funny. No, it's the film that Beyonce was in about. I think it's kind of based on the Supremes, lightly based on them.
Oh,
no,
I was
imagine it was like
yeah,
the Dream Girl, like the Lady Boys of Bangkok, Magic Mike, Dream Girls.
So I thought because
Yeah,
Dream
Chloe, I really
Dream
wanna go on
Boys
this- yeah.
is like because when you said Dream Girls, I was like,
oh no, that's quite funny though. Imagine, yeah, I want to go on a date with you, but let's go watch.
let's go watch some strippers.
No, it's a musical. And Jennifer Hudson and Beyonce were in the film. And I've always kind of wanted to see it live. Anyway, so I was at the gym and I was waiting to book these tickets, and I said to Chloe, I'm going to book something, blah, 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 blah. And Chloe's like, what are you booking? And then I just can't keep a secret. So I was like, oh, I'm going to book Dreamgirls, and then we're going to go for cocktails at like Harvey Nicks. I was feeling very bougie.
Harvey Nicks?
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I still have never been to Harvey Nicks. And then Chloe was like, Shannon, do not book these tickets. I repeat, do not book these tickets. I have bought tickets for Dreamgirls. And I was literally, I didn't draw my bank details, was literally, and I thought, haha, I'll just go listen to this voice note just really quickly. Thank God I did. She just took me to see Dreamgirls. And did I don't even cry, but did I cry like a baby?
Why?
When she sang, and I'm telling you I'm not going, I was like, and I mean, it's so embarrassing because you're on a date with someone and I'm sitting next to Chloe.
You cried at the fucking thing?
Musical, yeah. I was sitting crying, being like, oh my God, this means so much to me. She took me to see Dreamgirls. And she's like belting out this like powerful song. And I'm like, crying. And then, yeah, we went to, there's a restaurant.
Mate,
bar.
you need to go and get some fucking therapy. You got some fucking
nice.
trauma.
It's nice. It's a nice memory, Sean.
Hey, it was a nice memory, but
So
people
much.
are doing things nice to
I'm
me.
like, I couldn't get a McDonald's before, now somebody's buying me a ticket.
Jesus
And then we went to a
Christ.
bar called The Newsroom, which is just up from the Playhouse in Edinburgh. Highly recommend. And then, I don't know, we're like, my other friend has got this quote, and it just used to just irk me. It was like,
Don't eat yellow snow.
no, I mean, it was pretty close to that though. It was, when you know, you know.
God. Mate, you should put that on your wall.
When you know, you know. And I was like, but how do people know? Like, about relationships, I used to be like, but how do you know?
Yeah.
And she just used to be like, Shannon, when you know, you know. And I'd be like, oh, get a grip. And then I was laughing about this quote to Chloe and being like, oh, well, you know what people say, when you know, you know. And then Chloe went, well, just want to put this out there. When you're ready, I am. I was like, obviously totally ruined her whole thing, like poor Chloe. And I couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, in my head I was like, but what are you ready for? Like another drink, another meal? Like what is she ready for? Like I just couldn't. And I was like, and anyway, the waitress came over, ruined Chloe's moment. She didn't get to explain any further what she meant. Basically, she was trying to say, when you want to make things official, like, I'll go by your pace. Like,
right.
Completely ruined her moment. And I went, okay. That's all I said. In fact, I don't even think I said anything. I think the waitress just came over. And then the whole night, I was like, what did she mean by that?
So who asked who out?
Chloe asked me.
Did she? She's like, I'm fucking sick of this bitch.
Yeah.
Do you want to fucking make it official?
Yeah. She was like, I just want you to know when you're ready, I am. And I was like, what does that mean? What am I ready for? Like another cocktail? I need clarity. I need someone to be like, do you want to go out with me?
Yes. I see. I need that.
Yeah.
I can't fucking
I didn't
skirt.
become the social cue.
I don't skirt round. Ask me the direct question.
Yeah. Because I was like,
does this look infected?
Because I was like, what's she ready for? And I just overanalyzed it in my head. Anyway, so then I spent the whole night.
She's sitting with her legs up. When you're ready. When you know, you know.
Yeah.
I'll go at your pace, but
But now. So when we'd gone out for drinks that night, and I just kept asking her like really bizarre questions and stuff and trying to like find information out.
Oh right, not the standard bizarre questions, just bizarre questions around that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got back to my flat. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and I was like, so what did you mean by that? And she was like,
She's sleeping. You woke her up.
Yeah.
Bubber, what did you mean?
I said, what did you mean by that? And then the whole thing. And then she was like, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Then I rolled over and went to sleep. And then she went, so will you go out with me? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Hey, you stayed in the same bed.
Yeah.
And you weren't going out.
Slags.
Oh, fucking hussets. I remember I got so drunk at 21st birthday. I stayed at Amy's. We weren't allowed to sleep in the same bed. And Amy was so concerned I was so drunk. She was like, look, to our mum, look, Sean's going to sleep in my bed. She's like,
because I was concerned.
She's like, no.
Oh.
She's like, Mum, I don't think he could fucking do anything in his state. And I was like, and that's the only bit of that conversation I remember. I'm like, I don't fucking do it.
I can do anything.
Don't you tell me. Oh, God.
That's funny.
Neither me nor Amy asked each other out.
Do you know what? She just kind of just.
No, what happened was my mum had asked. She was like, oh, are you dating this Amy girl? And I was like,
I don't know.
aye.
You just said yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, she's my girlfriend. And then we were out for dinner, and I was like, so you're kind of my girlfriend now. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, I told my mum that we were dating. So
We are.
I guess we are dating now. She's like, okay.
And that was it.
Yep. That was it.
She's like, that's cool. Can I get some more wings, please? Thank you so much, Sean.
Pretty much. She's like,
Yeah,
so like,
Carol made it
I'm
happen.
assuming you're paying for this. I was like, yeah, I'll pay for it.
So yeah, Carol made it happen for you.
Technically, just because, just try to save face.
Save face. But technically, you just hadn't asked because you assumed that you were already together. Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what blows my mind? That me and Amy have been together so long that reels didn't even exist when we started going out.
Wow. You're like that guy, that person that turned 60 and is like, back in my day, there was no PlayStations.
There was PlayStations.
No, I know, but like,
Oh, right, yeah.
yes, what, yeah.
What reels do you quote on a daily basis? I've got a few.
You're not going to be surprised by this. I really love the little kid from Wife Swap. That's like,
Which one's that?
I love chicken nuggets. They're like my family.
Is that the one who's like, oh no, that's a
King Curtis.
Yeah.
He was like, you're not going to tell me what to do.
Is that the one who likes bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
I love-
I've got something to tell you. Bacon's good for you. Yeah.
She gonna stop her little red heels.
That kid reminds me of the other, the pastor kid. And he's like, it's like Jerry Springer or something.
Okay.
And he's on the stage and he's like, could you tell me a little bit about the Bible? And he's like, I need to find it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can kind of visualize
Have you got a top three?
I like King Curtis, and I like the guy that's like, why you always lying? And then I probably just quote Real Housewives quite a lot.
Real Housewives.
Yeah.
What's a quote you and Chloe will go back and say, like, you're in the kitchen kind of thing, and you'll say something.
I'll be like, receipts, timelines. Because if Chloe will be like, oh, we're doing this thing on Friday, and I'm like, receipts, timeline, proof. And then there's a scene in Real Housewives where this woman's like going on, and the woman just goes, name them. She'll be like, oh, you did this, and here's the examples, and the woman just goes, name them.
Name them.
She goes constantly, she goes, name them, name them, name them. And I'll be like to Chloe, name them. She'll be like, remember that time you did this? And I'm like, name them. And don't let her finish the sentence.
Here's a kid. I've got TikTok now. I don't have TikTok. Talking on for the team's got TikTok.
Yeah, please follow.
Yeah.
Look at the audience. He's possessed. The way he sits down. That's Oprah.
Wait just a minute, please. People want to know what that means that you just said. In your own word, tell us, what does that mean?
Nothing.
It's just what it says.
It just means what it says.
What's your favourite memes?
Oh,
Or quotes?
brother,
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
brother. I do it all the time.
Okay.
The wee girl coming out of our car, she goes, bite! Bite! I fucking can't stop.
I like the woman that's like, bye, driver.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, driver.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
And then what's your third favourite?
Third favourite. God, there's fucking hundreds.
There's so many. I'm like trying to rag my...
You can't park there, mate. The guy's crashing a fucking pole in a ditch. Guy pulls up to him. He's like, oh, mate, you can't park there. Oh, no, I can't fucking park there. Fucking park there. Oh, Ronnie Pickering. Who are you? Ronnie Pickering. Who? Ronnie Pickering. Who? Ronnie Pickering. I fucking love Ronnie Pickering. In fact, I should put it out to the fucking...
Let's ask the people, what's your favourite quote, meme, reel?
Quote. Me and Amy used to quote Schitt's Creek to each other.
That's such a good
Moira... What's her name? Moira...
Rose.
Rose, that's it. Baby.
The baby is in the chamber.
Yeah.
Where is baby?
Yeah. Where's the
Where is
baby?
David?
David. The sister is such a good character in that.
Yeah, Alexis is amazing.
Little Alexis. Oh.
Do you ever see her and Kelly Clarkson singing that? The theme song was so
Ooh.
good.
Maybe I have to look it up.
Yeah. I'm a little bit Alexis.
The favourite line in that bit was, I get a little bit tipsy when I'm driving my car. I'm sure that's the line. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man, Schitt's Creek's like, what a fucking it.
What a show.
What a show that is, man. What a fucking show.
It's so wild that he was in American Pie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now Schitt's Creek, and then they wrote that together.
But that's a mum that's from Home Alone.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, I'm like, that blows my mind. But another one that I didn't aim is that we should watch this. I was like, nah, it looks fucking shite.
And then you got into it.
And then I'll be doing things in the background, like drawing or something like that. What's it over there? She's like, I thought you didn't want to watch this.
And you're like, I am now.
Yeah. The other thing me and Amy do, if we're leaving the house, she goes, have you got the keys? I'm like, I've got the secret.
I got the keys.
Every time. You just see it like, for the rest of my life.
Did you just lock the door? Great, thanks so much, Sean.
Who asks who between you and Chloe? Who locks the door?
I asked Chloe.
Nice.
I'm always like, do you have keys?
And does Chloe get in the car driving like, I don't think I locked the door. And you're like,
Hyperventilate.
or what I'll do is, because Amy will get in the car, process, leaving the house. You got the keys? Like, I've got a secret. Close the door. I know I've locked the house. We'll get into the car and she'll be sitting in the passenger seat. She's like, did you lock the door? I'm like, yeah, I did. I didn't see you do it. I did. And we're like, I'll be driving out and be like, did you switch off your plugs? I'm like,
Don't have to step too far. Don't ask me
we're
that.
leaving now. She's like, were you using straighteners? I don't think I straightened my hair, but I think I might have left them on. I'm like, oh well, house is fucked. She's like, why do you do this?
Yeah.
Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Or for
Learn to go do a sweep and plug them all off.
or for driving to like Union Square, she'll be like, are you going to, she likes to know the route. I'm like, I'm going to go this way, then I'll go there, and I'll go to Union Square, and I'll go to the different car park. And she'll like, this is not where you said you were going. And she'll get really annoyed. You lied to me. Why would you?
Why you always lie?
Yeah, why would you not just tell me? Why didn't you just tell me the directions you're going? Yeah. I was like, just to fuck you.
Yeah.
I just fuck with Amy all the time. It's terrible.
I feel like she knows this about you though.
She does, but yet she still gets
leaves
upset.
herself open.
Oh, excuse me, that's my wife you're talking about.
Not that, yeah, but to be messed with.
Yeah, I love to mess with Amy. She's my favourite person to mess with.
Yeah, I can imagine just the reactions.
Oh.
I just feel like they'd be so. I wouldn't mess with Amy, and I've only met her a handful of times. No.
What do you mean you wouldn't mess with Amy?
I remember the time that you. I hope she doesn't listen to this. I remember that she won't. I remember the time that you like intentionally tried to like. I rarely swear on this podcast, but I remember the time you intentionally tried to piss her off, and I was like nervous laughing because you were like, by the way, you're on speakerphone, and then she was like, Sean, do you have things for dinner? And you were like, yeah, no, I got everything from the shop because you'd gone to Tesco's, graciously made me dinner when we were recording the podcast. And she was like, do you have, she was really unwell. She was like deathly sick. And you were like, she was like, do you have the soy cream? And you went, no. And she went, it's like the main ingredient, Sean, of Cajun pasta. Like, what? And you were like, oh yeah, well, I don't have it. And she was like, okay, well, I'm going to have to go to the shop. And she was like, so in that time, can you start preparing the chicken and the peppers? And you were like, nah, I'm setting up the podcast. You're going to have to do it when you get back. And she was like, ill, like 10 times worse than I'm feeling right now. And she was like, Sean, can you just like, and you were like just winding her up. And I was like on speaker being like, oh my God. And she was like, stop trying to like show off because your friend's there. And I was like, good for you, Amy. So then I was like, oh, can I help? And you were like, yeah, you can cut the peppers. And I went, okay, cool. And you were like, oh yeah, by the way, you've got to cut them in a certain shape and size. And I was like, for real? And you were like, no, seriously. And I was like, okay. So like I started cutting them and they're not even at all. Like they look shit. And then Amy got back and I went, by the way, Amy, your peppers, I cut them and they're not great. And she went, that's the least of my problems right now, Shannon. I was like, no, she did it in like a nice way. It wasn't like like she was like, yeah, I don't care. And I was like, okay, good, thanks.
But had Sean done it,
yeah,
there would be blood.
Yeah.
Fuck
I was like, I would not mess with Amy.
Nah, fuck that. Do you know what I think see for the next thing. I love my wife very much. Just to put that out there. But I think I might, because I've learned that you can save videos.
Yeah.
On Instagram. I maybe save my videos for every single point of for the next podcast.
Yeah.
And
see what you come up with.
Yeah. Hot. Look, this woman plays on the harp. I love it when do this. You invite a violinist.
So serious.
I think it's how
So
you.
talented, unbelievably,
Mental.
but the facial expressions are sending me over the edge.
Do you know this is from? Fucking Star Wars, man. How could you not know this is from Star Wars?
Theme song.
This is Duel of Fates.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Man.
It sounds great though.
Sounds
quite
wonderful.
relaxing.
Here's another one. How to get Sean into instruments? Play theme songs. How crazy is it? Like,
That is wild.
there's this. I'll put these all. I need to figure out which order these were in. So
You put all the memes up as well.
oh, yeah.
But Amy is great, just to put out there.
Amy's the best.
Yeah, she's cool.
Um,
She makes a great roast dinner and kale.
Kale, I
We
fucking
still
love
talk
kale.
about Amy's kale in this household. We've never attempted to make it ourselves.
Kale's
we still
insane.
talk about Amy's
It's
kale.
so good.
Yeah.
I fucking love kale.
Anyway, thanks Amy for the roast.
Right, we'll wrap up in this one last video.
Cool.
So you're talking about like wanting to get back into sport and get fit and stuff like that again.
Yeah.
I follow this page called Mick Dojo,
Okay.
and
Could this be me?
well, I hope so. So this is all to do with like fake martial arts. They're not real,
Okay.
but the people have to buy into it
Okay.
to keep the facade up.
It's very strange to us Westerners that we think that a simple sound or a phoneme would have the ability to affect a person in that way. What's even stranger is the idea that using the sound and projecting energy can actually knock somebody out. Samantha is going to try for her first time to actually knock me out using just the sound and the energy projection.
Samantha.
Roll 'em.
I would have stuck with judo if this is what I was doing.
Watch how harsh he slaps him. She's like, fuck, I got shot in. Watch. She hits him so hard. Fucking bitch. Bet she's like, I'm gonna have to hit him.
To keep this up.
I don't know what she's doing with his fingers.
I don't know, bring them back to life.
If you can
Jeez.
I like when she goes, do you need one more slap? He's like fuck, no. I think I came round.
pupils are actually dilated.
I can actually see the pupils are actually dilated.
The initial push and the energy push. It seems very strange.
Token one for the team, episode 13.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to wrap up.
Yeah, I think it's great. Your sign off.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye!
Token one for the team. With Shannon and Sean talking about life and everything in between. The token ones see it differently. Yeah, token one for the team. This is Shannon and Sean keeping things light. The token ones in the group. That's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride right now.